the gift that keeps on giving. Kim Hunter left a very nuanced comment. People make mistakes and deals go sour all the time. It doesn't mean the parties involved. It doesn't mean the parties involved are necessarily bad or had malicious intent. It means negotiations broke and the two sides came away with different expectations. That's the issue needing remedy. Oops. Not who's right or wrong, good or bad. I'll also add that intent isn't easy to prove in a court of law. My 2 cents. So I responded to this, thank you as always, because I really appreciate Kim. Whatever she leaves for comments are usually quite inspired. And Kim, I just wanted to acknowledge that this particular comment really realigned myself, because, and I think you are alluding to this, I was losing sight of Jack's inherent holiness and innocence as taught by A Course in Miracles. I was pretty pissed off because for 14 months he just let us dangle in a lie. So after you left this comment, I contemplated it. I received the message. I prayed again. I realigned myself with truth. And I started to see just how much of a cooperative element he really is. Especially now that he has basically come out finally with the truth. Because, okay, so he responded to you after you, Kim, already had softened my heart again, which allowed me to see Jack in a different light, seeing him as, you know what, he actually is a cooperative element. He is playing his part perfectly, so I really should hold him in love and gratitude. So then Jack, just now, 27 minutes ago, and it's noon right now, 11:58. I'm going to find another spot because I was in the run-in to stay out of the wind, and now I'm feeling all this wind, so that's not good for my audio. I already feel the shift in vibration. I already feel that I can hold him again, and I'm gonna... And I prayed last night, I aligned, and I could feel a real softening in my heart. And I could feel that Jack, in all his clumsiness, is really doing me a favor, because finally he is admitting to the truth. Finally, he is aligning himself with the truth. And that's all we ever wanted. So I was just now addressing another aspect of this whole kerfuffle, this whole situation that needs to be attended to. And I was addressing that Jack, the real estate agent, also knew that the claim is based on lies. I was addressing that the claims that we approached the landlord to be let out of the lease, which is a lie, because the truth was that Mr. Shane, the guy, through Jack, the real estate agent, offered to let us out of the lease. That was the truth, right? So, God bless Jack. In response to Kim, so Kim, again, I feel that I have to credit you for this. Jack, the real estate agent, writes, "Hi Kim, thank you for your 2 cents. And yes, you are right. Deals go sour a lot, but that's not the issue. The issue, how it's dealt with, and you unilaterally, unilaterally, sorry, I'm not a native speaker, unilaterally, 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 whatever, something. Deciding not to pay rent is 100% wrong. They might think they are entitled to a rent abatement, but not to pay a penny in rent is very, very wrong. If they were so prim and proper people as they claim, they would still be paying what they believe is fair. Well, I mean, this is our whole narrative and has been, Mr. Shane the guy, can we sit together and renegotiate our deal? So yes, that's what we have been trying, and nothing, right? A claim against us. That was the response to our continuous attempts to say, can we sit down together and renegotiate? Of which, of course, I have all the receipts, right? We did that, but there was no response. Is living on someone else's property and not paying a penny, how Jeff says, it fair? With NMA's permission, I can show you that everything Shane promised them or had arose after the fact, he dealt with. He deals with third parties sometimes, plumbers, etc. So maybe there was an incident or two that wasn't done within their timeline, but it wasn't done in an unreasonable amount of time either, but that was out of Shane's control. Okay. Once he heard that something needed to be done, needed to be done, I guess. He missed it. He arranged it immediately. 90% of the time, any deficiencies that was within his control was dealt with immediately, and I have all communication back and forth from all parties to prove that. On another note, but I'm sorry, these people are very wrong. On another note, but I'm sorry, these people are very wrong. I'm not a native speaker. If they have issues with the landlord, they should move out or continue to pay rent. Shane literally, at this point, needs a sheriff to come and lock them out. Is this right or wrong? They are living in a house and not paying a penny in rent. That is very wrong. They are dealing with this wrong. They are dealing with this wrong, I guess. They are dealing with this wrong. They don't realize, they think that they can cancel a contract in the middle of a lease. It doesn't work like that, and they will find that out. Even though they are in a contract, Shane was still good enough to say if they aren't happy there, they are more than welcome to leave, despite the fact that he would face financial losses. He was prepared to let them walk away. I agree. I agree with this narrative. It's not how the claim that was made against us has it. You are here telling the truth, Jack. That's exactly the truth. That is exactly how it happened. You, Jack, emailed this to us. Whenever that happened, I have the email. This is correct. This is the truth. You are again aligning yourself with the truth here. It's not how it is written in the claim that was made against us, though. So, you are now again, for the second time, proving that the claim that was made against us was based on a lie. The lie that we approached the landlord to be let out of the lease somewhere between 2019 and 2020, because of course there is is no such event, so there is no proof, no email, no phone log, no tweet. Don't you think I would have at least tweeted at you if I was going to ask you to be let out of the lease? Chances are it would have been on YouTube because, you know. But so, this is progress, right? Jack is aligning himself finally with the truth. However, of course, we still need to deal with this claim that was made against us based on lies that Jack also delivered to us based on lies, right? So we still need to attend to that. But this is progress. I am very happy with this comment. You have aligned yourself with the truth. Therefore, you have aligned yourself with Christ. Therefore, the way forward is open. And we can go back to the light. So yeah, this is great. I know enemy says I'm dishonest. Well, not in this moment. You were dishonest when you served us by saying, oh yeah, there's somebody to come and inspect the property, can you come to the gate? And then when we came to the gate, we were served with a claim made against us that said, we approached the landlord to be let out of the lease, which was a lie, which you now finally corrected. But yes, you were dishonest by participating in this dishonest claim that was made against us. But I am exceptionally grateful that you have now clarified this, right? And I'm just going to show everybody. I mean, I already made Jeff make a screenshot, so don't worry. Oh, gosh, I don't want to comment on this. Anyway, this is the trick apparently to screenshot this. Yeah, that was it. And then we can go up and do it again. I know anime says I'm dishonest, but I will tell you that I have done hundreds of leases. Not very many landlords, if any at all, will let tenants break a lease, and despite the fact that Shane has opted to let them leave, period. Anyway, so that is more confirmation that the claim made against us is a lie. Thank you. Thank you. You, Jack, has answered my prayers and you have aligned yourself with the truth. And I am beyond grateful for that. And so, it's all good. It's all good. Love you, bro. Love you. Please read the standard lease agreement. These are forms from the provincial government that clearly state all obligations of landlords and tenants. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. That's why I'm making such a big deal out of this. It even says there. Jack doesn't believe in punctuation, so I sometimes need to kind of read the sentence a few times to figure out what he actually means. It even says there, tenants cannot break a lease, but if they want to move, they legally need to find someone to take over their lease. Insignificant babble. Again, Shane has said no need for that, they can leave. Shane? Okay, let's screenshot this too. Again, Shane has said no need for that, they can leave. Oh, come on. There. This was before they self-declared in YouTube that they will enjoy the property and not pay another penny in rent. The timeline is correct. On another note, you don't need to prove intent in a defamation suit. You need to prove 3 things. Please, when you have a minute, look them up. For your information, FYI, intent isn't any of them, so no need to prove that. My signs were at one point or another on a lot of Shane's properties. A lot of Shane's properties has his signs on them as well. A lot of people know very well when Anime says Jack the real estate agent, who she means. Even if they don't know me personally, they see my signs. I had a sign on Shane's property on Highway 10 that identified myself and his property that had very high exposure. That's just one example. How is that relevant? That your sign is all over the flipping place. How is that relevant? Anyway, whatever. Whatever. My God. Anyway, I'll just for the record read the whole bloody thing because Jesus. That's just one example. I can go on and on. Yes, you can. How about the people who know me that are viewing her videos? Who knows how many people they are sharing it with? Sweetie, you are completely paranoid. I am not sharing these videos anywhere. And trust me, not even my mother is viewing my videos because she doesn't do the Jesus thing. So she refuses to watch me babble on and on about Christ because the only people that are watching my videos are Mr. Shane Beguy's legal team. Hi guys. My legal team. Hi Elliot. And you. Jack Penk and Kim. Hi Kim. And Carla. Okay. So those are the people that are watching my videos. And that's why you only see so little views. It is you, Jack, that has been going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth all night long to my YouTube channel, watching all these videos and being your little, investigative self and connecting the dots so that you make it very easy on all the viewers to identify you. Great job. You're the only one watching these videos, sweetie pie. Look at the numbers. Let me tell you something. Shane is the nicest, most generous person I have ever met with a huge heart. And that's why you throw him under the bus. Okay. I'm still not clear as to why they still live there. Can they not move somewhere else? Please just go away because... Yeah, that's not that simple, sweetie pie. Apparently the property is causing them a lot of grief, so not sure why they are still there. Maybe you can shed some light on this for me. Okay, because you ask. Sweetie pie, you state that you are a true professional, right? So, as a true professional, how many comparable leases have come up in this area that we can move to? How many? Well, I can tell you, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0. Not one property that has a house and a barn and paddocks on commuting distance to Erin District High School has come up for lease. And if you are a true professional, then you would know this. And if you really want to be helpful, why don't you do your job, right? As a real estate agent, a true professional, and send us some links to these properties that we can supposedly move to. Imagine if every person that had issues with their landlord stopped paying rent, there would be a financial catastrophe. And that's why I find it funny. Oh, you find this funny? Well, wait till Mr. Shane Beguy and his lawyer talk with you. See how funny you think it is then. It is now 12:20 and he still thinks it's funny. On September 13, 2020, he still thinks it's funny. And that's why I find it funny that they think that a court will tell them, sure, no problem, you are right, you can live there for free. Oh, okay, so Kim responded, holy shit, and this happened while I was reading. Oh my God, I haven't even read this yet. So Kim responded, let me see, because this is going to be interesting. Kim responded, so let me screen save this. So she says, Jack Penk, you're a peripheral entity whose responsibility in this matter ended when you signed whatever it was you signed with the landlord and the tenants, isn't it? Are you collecting rent from or managing this property? I read a truckload of assertions in that paragraph defending your own integrity and attempts to assert the rightness or wrongness of other people's business. What's your stake in this event? I'm curious. God. Kim, you flippin' tigress, you. Kim, I love you. I don't even know what you look like, other than the face of a tiger. I love you. I see you. Thank you. Anyway, it's all good. The truth is finally spoken, and we can move forward from here. It's fantastic. Awesome. The miracle has kicked in.